getting ready to storm, y'all. I just wanted to show you right fast those hostas that I planted yesterday, where those buried at. They're buried right through there. And then there's some over there in the middle that was buried. It's getting ready to rain. The rain will be good for them anyways. It's already sprinkling on the pond a little bit. There's where our cat Guillermo was buried. He was named after that, it was a tuxedo cat, a black and white cat. He was named after that TV show, What We Do in the Shadows, about the vampires. The birds are singing. But it's getting ready to come a storm. This is what the weather looks like. It's clear over through there now. It's just passing by. It's just sprinkling a little bit every now and then. Every now and then you can hear thunder off in the distance. The birds are singing away up in the trees. I'll show y'all some these buttercups. There ain't very many of them left. I think they're actually disappearing. Buttercups are. Here's one of them. That's all you see them. You just see them like one every now and then. They used to be covered over here on this bank side next to the pond. I know buttercups are poisonous too. I always liked buttercups though. They're pretty. There used to be mint that growed over here too on the banks of the pond here. But I think that's going away too. That's what the ponds and stuff look like. Here's another buttercup. Looks like someone threw trash in the pond. But yeah, the buttercups are disappearing. They're becoming rare. I think they're even becoming rare nationwide and stuff. They don't hardly come out and stuff like they used to, or bloom or whatever, spread. But they used to be covered over here on this bank next to the pond. But now there's just like a few. That's all you can see is a few of them. There's violets everywhere though, the purple ones over here on this side. I've transplanted tons of hostas over the years. I used to have them planted all up and down through here. Here's another buttercup. I like buttercups. They're pretty. But I used to have hostas planted all up and down through here. Then after we had that flood in 2022, some of the stuff that I planted next to the ponds over the years got washed away throughout the other ponds. You can kind of see it over here in the neighbor's yard and next to their pond and stuff. See, those didn't used to be planted there. But whenever that flood happened, it washed them all up and over here in the neighbor's yard and stuff back in 2022. So that's why I've been trying to just get the stuff that's next to the banks and just transplant what I can over here in one big flower bed in my yard. That way everybody gets to enjoy it and stuff, because everything, like I said, got washed away in that big flood back in 2022. So I'm just trying to transplant everything to one location. And then over the years too, next to the banks of the pond like this, the erosion of the ground and stuff happens and it widens up and stuff. And so I've lost a lot of plants that I used to have planted right through here because of that. I used to have lamb's ears planted right through there, but I don't even have a start of them no more because they got washed out, I guess. I guess where it's getting ready to rain, there really ain't no fish nearby or nothing. Looks like fish are gonna bite or anything. They're probably settled on the bottom of the pond or something. That over there, that wisteria vine has not bloomed out this year on that tree over there this year for some reason. It don't look like nothing's really staying like it normally does, bloomed out for some reason. See all the erosion right here? This used to go back about at least 5 feet, up probably to where those branches are in the bottom of the pond there. But it's eroded out over the years. It just keeps on eroding back out on the sides of the pond, widening up. You can kind of see because that middle bar there, that property right line, used to be probably about, I would say about 2 or 3 feet in front of that was where the ground was. And now it's just disappearing over the years. I see some little fish. I might can scroll in so y'all can see around that limb in the water there. I think that's a bass. Could be wrong though. Anyways, I just figured I'd make a little shorter video showing y'all what the weather looks like and stuff. Walk out in the yard a little bit. Let y'all hear the nature a little bit before the storm comes. It's starting to sprinkle every now and then on the pond water there. I think I hear it coming off the mountaintop there, the rain. It's bubbling up on the pond now. Just a bubbling up. You can see it there. I watered those plants that I transplanted yesterday, the hostas, but this rain would be good for them. I don't have to water them again today, so that'll be good. I'll walk over here and show them to y'all again before I end the video. I'm gonna get rained on. And here's some of them that I transplanted the other day, those 3 right there. I didn't really separate them out this year. I could have separated them out into like 10 different little piles for each little plant, but I didn't do that this year. I just left them all together in one big old clump this year. I figured they'd do better because I used to do that, but I just didn't have something to do. I didn't have the energy to do it. Anyways, it's starting to rain now. Let me go over here and show you the bubbles on the pond from the rain before I end the video. See how it's bubbling up there now from the rain on the pond. That's what it looks like. Anyways, thanks for watching, you guys. I'm gonna end this video so the phone don't get wet and I don't get too wet. And I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.